Um, yeah, it stormed on me last night. And I was like, I was gonna cut my grass yesterday, then it started raining and storming, so I was like, damn, wait till tomorrow. I know that's what got me today. I was like, all right, I cut it real quick. Now I'm like tired because I'm like, fuck, it was more humid. I ain't got a big yard, but I was like, I won't be too tired. I'm not tired of shit now. Oh shit, let me post this in there. I just used my playing them 3 games against the Diamondbacks yesterday. Oh yeah, definitely do it. Yeah, you can send it to me. I already showed my settings and stuff. Yeah, man. Yeah, real life. It's just yeah, babies, man. So he talk a lot of shit, huh? Yeah, hey, the thing is, it ain't even just online though. So that's just him, man. All right, man. All right, man. Good luck. Appreciate it. Oh, what was I told? Still in the loop.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Ready to go now? Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Fought off foul. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Here's Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That misses. 1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Landon Roop.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Cedric Mullins leading things off and takes a strike. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And the slider just misses. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And down on strikes he goes, and one gone. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Out to center. Lee sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Gunnar Henderson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2 is the count.
That one missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Got him. And it's a 3-up. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Rutschman makes the grab, 1 down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball, still 0-2. No score here in the second. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Yastrzemski over at first with 1 away. Eflin a move to first,
No, he's safe.
and he's back in there. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Willie Adames stands in. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
That misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Laureano squeezes it, and that's the third out. Welcome back to Baltimore alongside former Oriole Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. These fans are excited for another season, Singy, and the O's have reached the postseason in back-to-back years, but came up short both times.
Is the third time a charm, Boog?
I don't know. They certainly hope so, but goal number one is to win the division and avoid that wild card altogether. Next offering is downstairs. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's to third. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One out, base is empty. O'Hearn checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Corrals it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
All these Giants, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. A dive. He's got it. From his knees. The throw. No play. That's an infield single. And here is Jung-Hoo Lee. He's 0 for 1. Lee, 26 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one missing low.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Man at first, one away. Misses, and that's ball 3.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. The throw to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And into the box for Baltimore. Heston Kjerstad. Root back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ryan Mountcastle in the box now. Takes strike one. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Breaking ball misses down and away. Nobody out. Runner at first. Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
3-2 now. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher.
Runner on the go. Out towards right center field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Kjerstad rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score to second, and he gets back.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
A little bit low. Check swing, called strike. This one in the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One out, the runner at second here in the last half of the third. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now a screamer into the outfield. They got it for out number 2. Gunnar Henderson at the plate. How did so many teams pass on this guy in the draft?
Oh, you know the teams were interested, but just went in different directions. Phillies had Bryson Stott graded better, and the Yankees went with Volpe when they had the chance to draft Gunnar. Lots of good players in that draft class, and so good to see them panning out.
And that misses. And the count even 1-1. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Runner holds it third, so just one across on the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Next offering way upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground right side. Wisely. Whips it to first. Rutschman retired. They limit the damage here. Back now at Oriole Park. On to the fourth. And here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins on his horse. One away. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then,
diving stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Strike one. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Rutschman on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in Baltimore, ready to go, bottom 4. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Laureano stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the ground, a short could be 2. He's in there.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Digging in, Heston Kjerstad. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Right-hander kicks, deals, and he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to first, 2 away.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that is downstairs. And 1-1. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lee makes the catch, and that ready now for the 5th inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. Outside low. And that is ball one.
That's ball two.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 3. There's a strike. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-1. Flores, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground, right side, and it gets by him. And up next for the Giants, Willy Adames. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, and it's gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. And up next for San Francisco, Brett Wisely. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and he's safe at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey reached on an infield single his first time. There's a swing and a miss. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. The relay throw.
Hey, he beat it up.
Couple of singles back to back. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Lee in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Little chopper rolls foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. To short, could be 2. There's 1. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Both 2 in this one. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
On the ground, 2 ball. Acrobatic throw for 1, and that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Cedric Mullins. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ripped on a line. And there are 2 down. And now Gunnar Henderson. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
2 outs. Ball 1 there. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years.
Ball 2.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Back to work. 3-2 now. Ball four. Tried another curve but couldn't locate it. Man at first. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Right through there for a strike.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Ball one.
And a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now here is Ryan O'Hearn. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. There's a 1-1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. First offering in the dirt. Ramos goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Tyler Fitzgerald getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Swings through it for the K. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Laureano comes up to hit. Roop back to work. Into center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Heston Kjerstad. Eric Miller takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game. I'd say spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball one.
the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. And a 2-1 on the way. That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground. To Adames, that's
He's
one.
out.
Return throw, gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Throws it away. So digging in, Ramon Urias. A little bit low, and that's ball one. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Clips the corner, and now 3-1. On the corner for a strike.
3-2.
He goes down looking. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Wilmer Flores.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56, Serenity.
Out front and foul to the left side. Now 1-1.
That pitch is out.
Nice grab. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Willy Adames, the next Giant to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Outside.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Out there to center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Brett Wisely.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all.
Ah, that's strike 3. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos. And out number 1 on the grab. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Flails at that. Back here in Baltimore, we're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one down the line. O'Hearn takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1. And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there. Slider misses outside. That's off the mark, and it's 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. This one smacked out to left center. Stretches out and hauls it in. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And delivers outside. That one ripped. Laureano going back. Just missed it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Tap foul at the plate. Got him. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate. 1 for 3. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that.
1-1.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Ramon Laureano, the next to hit for the Orioles. Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. And there's the strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2. Goes down swinging. And welcome. Back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th. In this one, now it's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Bowman, in his 5th season, he features a 2-seam fastball, a splitter, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. That's towards center. Brings it in. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that is that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
His hitting to the Orioles, number 7, Jack
Rodriguez back to work. Swinging a foul out of play. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. He's 2 outs away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 ground outs and a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Wisely. And the Orioles down to their final out. So 2 down now, and here is Ramon Urias. Check swing, called strike. Right side. Wisely. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. 4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire
Good game,
crew,
man.
John Shambi saying so long.
It was. Hey, Hey, you know what's crazy? My wife walked back in the house and I turned my head from the screen and I didn't know what happened. I was on first. I didn't even see what happened, honestly. Hey, but hold on. My mom went to eat Sunday dinner at 1. How long you gonna be on today? I'm gonna stay over there for like a. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna take like an hour. I'll be back in like an hour and a half. Go eat. All right, man. Hey, after this, though, I gotta show my settings again right after I play. Okay. So after the game is over too. All right. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Good game.